A man who loved his humble beginnings, a man who traveled across the globe but kept committed to his roots. His continuous support to the rural areas enabled him to launch a chain of prominent retail stores. For a period, Samuel Walton was the richest man in America, the founder of Walmart. Stick with us to find out how a farm boy built an enormous global presence by supporting rural communities. Walton, globally known, acquired a great amount of wealth. However, no amount of wealth could bend the connection he had to his hometown. He chose to live in Arkansas with his wife and 4 children. Samuel Moore Walton was born in 1918 in Kingsfisher, Oklahoma, to Thomas Gibson Walton and Nancy Lee. They were farmers and moved from one small town in Missouri to the other for several years. His parents faced difficulties earning an income to support their family, especially during the Great Depression. He decided to milk the family cow, bottle it, and deliver it to their customer. Then he would deliver magazine subscriptions and newspaper on the paper route. Walton graduated high school. He then enrolled in the University of Missouri. Even during this time, he kept busy with various jobs to earn an extra income, including waiting tables. Immediately after graduating, he worked as a management trainee. Later on, he joined the military as supervising security at aircraft plants and prisoner of war camps and pushed his way to captain. When he left the military at the age of 26 with no desire to become someone's employee, Walton purchased the Ben Franklin Variety Store in Newport with the help of borrowed money from his father-in-law. The bigger stores in the city were 4 hours away, even when traveling by car. He understood that if he offered cheaper prices, customers would shop in his store than travel to the city. It was a success, and in no time he purchased his second store. The store was extremely successful, and Walton's landlord refused to renew the lease. He wanted the store back for his son. Walton was devastated. However, with the help of his wife and father-in-law, he managed to negotiate an offer on another shop in Bentonville, Arkansas. It took a great deal of convincing and negotiations for Walton to be able to purchase the store. They opened the shop in May 1950. 4 years later, he opened another store along with his brother James, or Bud, Walton. In no time, he was purchasing multiple new stores. By 1962, Sam Walton, along with Bud, were owners of 16 stores, which consisted of 15 Ben Franklin stores and 1 independent store. In the same year, he launched a new store and named it Walmart Discount City Store. This was the beginning of the very first Walmart. It is a story about entrepreneurship and risk and hard work and knowing where you want to go and be willing to do what it takes to get there. Walton focused a great deal of his time satisfying consumers. He simply listened. If you don't listen to your customers, someone else will. Walton's aim was set on providing a variety of goods at a very low price, forcing customers to come pouring in. Competitors were having a tough time keeping up with the extremely low prices of Walmart. There is only one boss, the customer, and he can fire everybody in the company from the chairman on down simply by spending his money somewhere else. Instead of locating his stores in large cities next to competitors, he located his stores in much smaller rural towns. A few years down the line, in 1983, Sam Walton introduced the Sam's Club. The Sam's Club store was launched to aid small-scale and upcoming businesses that were in need to purchase in bulk. Here, Sam priced his goods about 10% above the cost, thus allowing many to have access to a wide variety of goods at very low prices. In about a few years, Sam was operating more than 200 Sam's Club outlets. He was known to visit Walmart stores randomly and unannounced. This way, he saw the good and the bad. The bad, he made a difference. The good, he shared with the rest of his outlets. He worked side by side with his employees and envisioned their future. He put on the consumer's shoes and saw their point of view. He was full of creative and new ideas, and he attempted to solve issues before they become problematic. He even visited competitors' stores to find new ideas. Thus, he was always one step ahead. He introduced a satellite network in 1987, connecting each store he owned with the headquarters. This investment aided in clearer and faster two-way data and voice communication between all stores. His wife Helen, also compassionate and generous, constantly pushed Walton to provide better working conditions for the employees, including bonuses, discounts from the stores, and profit-sharing schemes, and even encouraged his managers to invest and take equity stake in the business. Sam and Helen remarkably contributed to their hometown. Their hearts were kind and considerate of their people. The Walton family helped improve the living conditions by building a library, an athletics center, a recreation hall for seniors, a daycare center, tennis courts, and many other beneficial foundations right in Bentonville. They contributed generously and were an important part of the lives of the employees and the people of Bentonville. In March 1992, he was honored for his work and received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from the then President of the United States of America, George H.W. Bush. The Presidential Medal of Freedom and the Congressional Gold Medal are the highest civilian awards in the United States. He talked about this moment as the highlight of my entire career. A month later, he passed away, leaving behind a trail of success for many young achievers to follow. The Walton family held 5 spots in the top 10 richest people in America till the year 2005. They are also the richest family in the world. Sam Walton acquired a net worth of $8.6 billion US. That is approximately $15 billion US in today's money. Now, that is how Sam Walton, a remarkable man, left his footprints across the globe. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.